Hello. Welcome to Ultimate Zero to Hero. This is a challenge where I pug every single spec in the game to Keystone Hero or 2.5k rating as a DPS main who has close to no experience healing or tanking. Can I solo this if they die? But whatever. Oh! Oh, no. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Hello guys, quick announcement. I'm finally gonna start streaming. Please go follow me on Twitch, link is down in the description. We're gonna go live for the first time on Tuesday at 9 PM CET. So don't be scared, please come say hi. We're gonna be farming some vaults and possibly even pushing keys, so come check it out. Okay, that was all. Let's get back to the video. Good morning guys. Let's pop open some New Year's vaults. This week has been great. I finally had enough time to grind, and we have at least 2 slots on all of our important characters. And also, we have a myth slot on multiple characters this week, which is a first, I believe. So let's start off with our survival hunter. I have reached KSM, as you can see, and I did a +10, did some pretty nice keys. I also got my 4 sets, so we're basically just looking for a couple of stray pieces. Oh my god, Mistrack helmet or hero shoulders. I already have all of my hero tier pieces, so this is the helmet angle. Nice, I'm gonna catalyst that. Next up in line is our Mistweaver Monk. I have been slowly but surely progressing through my healing journey. We're looking for the neck, maybe the chest. Ooh, let me see. Both of these would be a slight upgrade, but is the chest something that I need? Let me check if that's the best in slot for the tier. Yeah, apparently it is, so let's just take that. Very nice. Now let's do our Frost Mage. What do we have here? I'm not really sure. Didn't we get a neck upgrade? I'm just looking for best in slots. Oh yeah, this is also our other myth slot. These gloves are pretty useless. I also have tier. Yeah, sure. That's the myth upgrade then. What is that gonna do to my stats though? Okay, that's fine. Boom. And last but not least, let's do our Guardian Druid. Will Blizzard finally bless me for the New Year's? Will I finally get my redemption for like the 7th time in a row? Let's find out. Oh my god. Oh my god, it happened. Okay, these are hero pants. Give me my neck. Guys, this is a sign. This year will be good. There we go. Finally. Okay guys, today we're gonna play some Guardian Druid, and it's a pretty special day because I do want to attempt to get the big milestone, Keystone Hero, today, because we are only a couple of keys off. I'm gonna keep it brief because not much has changed since last time. I'm still practicing my cooldowns, I'm doing much better, and one thing you guys didn't like is me binding my Iron Fur to my Mangle and my Thrash, which is completely understandable, because I did find out that the reason I die so often at the start of the pack is because you want to pull Rage at the end of packs, and while I do agree that it would be a great habit to get into to press it manually, I am still gonna keep it binded today because I still feel pretty comfortable doing +10s and 11s with my Iron Fur binded. As long as I do manage my cooldowns well, I don't really drop dead anymore. Also, we have been playing Guardian for a while. I left all of the previous Guardian videos in the description, so check them out. And yeah, aside from that, I don't think we have any new weak ORAS or any new stuff, so let's just get into some keys, tank some 10s, possibly even 11s, and hit my first ever Keystone Hero on a tank. Let's go. Let's try a +11 miss. Pretty fat key over here. I haven't timed a +11 on a tank yet, only +10, so let's see how this goes. Let's go here. Let's set up, and here we go. Easy peasy. Very nicely done. Okay, now we do the second pack. The kicks are splendid right now. Beautiful job, guys. Let's target this guy. We can buff Barskin right before the pull. I'm gonna try to move behind here. So we step back a little. Honestly, it doesn't feel very much different from the +10 so far. We're gonna see how the bosses go. Now we do the Emissary. Emissary is great, in my opinion at least. It's my favorite affix this season. Oops, I missed my fucking kick there. Okay, now we BL. I go into my Ursoc. Let's bomb this guy. We can spam some mauls. Now we do our Iron Fur back right before he gets unstunned. Guardian Masterclass over here. I did my thingy there so that we go out faster. Now we should be able to just kill this guy. Yep. He is dead. We can tag her to see where she goes. She goes into the middle. We're gonna have Ursoc for the next pack. That's very important here, to cycle your Ursocs, because these packs are gonna hurt a lot. I'm gonna do my best though. I do have both my Instincts and my Heart of the Wild ready as well. So let's go here. Do my guys know the method? Yes, they do. We have Barkskin. I'm gonna turn this frog away from my team here, away from the melees, just so they don't have to move at all. This frog does basically 0 damage as long as it does the abilities, which is nice. Let's go. I'm gonna pick him now, easy peasy.
Defensive.
We can pop Barkskin here.
Defensive.
I'm gonna Instincts here, because this is incredibly scary. Possibly a bit of a waste, but I want to be really safe. I don't want to cause any wipes in this one. They did already invite me, while being quite a bit more lower than them in terms of rating, so I really want to do my best here. Not disappoint the group for getting me into a +11. Very nice stuff. Now we do the boss. As easy as that. I can immediately go into Ursoc here.
Interrupt.
We go right here, okay. We grab the Trinket Orbs for some mastery. Okay. It's this one. God, these bosses live incredibly long though, as +10s. You can notice me doing this. I always go completely static and not move my camera at all when I need to interrupt the patty cake, because I need to very quickly switch targets. Huh? You know what? I might agree. We're gonna try a big pull right after this one. Should be fine. These guys are absolutely great when it comes to kick and to the damage as well. And let's go. Let's absolutely bomb this pack. We're gonna vortex these Reavers so that they don't jump on anyone, just like right there. I'm gonna dispel my healer. Oh, that guy got blasted. Holy shit. I can Ursoc, I can call these guys. Lunar Beam, and that's you set up basically. As long as you live those first couple of seconds, then you're fine as a Guardian Druid. Do we have cooldowns? Balls? Sure. Whatever you guys like. I am completely down to do that. Let's pop Rage as well for the extra damage. I can do my Tempered Potion here. Let's start tagging the larva. Let's try to run away from that. Oh my god. I almost died. That was a bit of a troll by me there. I can kill the emissary here. Oh. Close. That is that. Let's go here now. Okay, and that's the +11 tanked. I managed to not die a single time. I made a couple of small mistakes there. We are 1 rating off, by the way. But yeah, really nice run. Very clean. Good tanking. Hell yeah. Okay guys, let's kick it off with a +11 Dawnbreaker. My guy? You need to aim the orb. I hope we are aware of that, because we have the boss coming up. Let's hope that was just a miscalculation by the rogue. Yeah, and good job, my guy. I don't know what the fuck that was. I'm gonna do that. Beautiful. 0 CC by my team, and they are all dead. 2.7k, you have no idea. Basic mechanics of the fucking dungeon, like it's unreal. Oh my god. Leave with the AoE! Holy shit! It's on him again. Get the fuck out of here! Thank god, at least the mechanics aren't gonna be on him anymore. I do not want to hear one single time about how toxic I am. You do not understand the amount of patience I've had this key. Okay, next up, let's try a +10 Stonevault. This is a dungeon that has given me some trouble in the past when it comes to tanking, so I want to challenge myself and get this done on a +10. I'm gonna let them know that I want to be all the first pack. Okay. Now we just spam. We can live that just fine. We dispel the healer. And that's that. We do this pack solo. I should have left that for the boss maybe, but my potion that is. We can do sleeper plus the thingy here. These ground pounds are a bit scary for my DPS. I should be fine though. I still have my healing charges and everything. Got such a lovely thing about Guardian. Frenzied regen is just so OP. Gonna have my Earsock. I think I'm gonna save it for the first tank buster.
Defensive.
Let's Earsock, and now we do some damage. I can heal completely for free as long as I'm in my Earsock, because I have infinite frenzied regen stacks. As long as I have rage, that is.
Defensive.
I'm defensive here with my bark skin. I don't want to waste my defensive, but okay, we're gonna take these really quick. I want to take those as well. Oh no. Oh no! There's no fucking way I just did that. Oh! Oh no 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 no. God, that was such a fail and it fucked over my entire sock window. My bad. I just choked so hard there. Gonna pop my bark skin here because I'm slowly getting my stacks up of the debuff. Then I really want to divide these roamers. And then we take these as well. I need to upkeep my first stacks here. Gonna wait for it a little bit to run out. And then we can go again. I tried to take it nice and slow here. I think that's the key to tanking higher Stonevaults. I'm gonna pop my survival here just to get my fur rolling because I didn't have my thingy there. I'm gonna do this separately here. I need to heal. Can do this, maybe? Damn, I feel like I was doing so good last key. Now I'm just slowly starting to choke. And let's go. We're gonna wait for the BL.
Defensive.
Now we do this. I can go into potion as well.
Interrupt.
Guys, we need to manage these kicks. Okay, we should be fine. The HP is nice though. Our guys are doing a great job of keeping them sort of similar. Okay, oh that was useless. Okay, don't accept it, my guy. But yeah, I love doing the machinists before Skarmorak because if you're a bit slow, like me, then you get to squeeze in 3 bloodlusts inside the key, which is the goal. Now we do the other guys. I don't think I'm gonna do that pack again. And again, I am gonna... What the hell? How the fuck did that happen? Still timeable, I think, if I don't die anymore, but...
Watch your step. Your step.
Easy enough. The only issue is we need to separate this again. And then on the next pack, I can thingy again. Or yeah, you guys can just help me out with that. You know, I'm trying to pull for my team. I'm trying to pull for my DPS. But yeah, because I can live packs like this, but I'm not really sure if they can. Let's do these guys first. Is it timeable? You know what, I still have hope. I think it is, honestly. Okay, let's go then. Guys? Okay. God, my fingers are starting to hurt from playing Guardian all day. Okay, nice. Again, these upcoming packs are a bit scary, but I now remember that you can stand behind the pillar to divide them. Our healer needs to drink just a little here. Okay, no charges on us. That's the biggest thing that we need to care about here. Now we do these a bit separately. Beautiful picks there by the team. I don't think they need help with the totems. They're already pretty good. Now we pull these guys. Be careful here. Gorgeous. Now we do the other pack. We have 7 minutes on the clock. It's gonna be about 6.5 once we are done with this. And the last boss isn't that scary. So yeah, we managed to get through it in time. Oh well, I don't want to jinx it, but even despite the mistakes. And we have Bloodlust here. And Potion as well. I can do Sleeper. I'm gonna turn him around. Let's not forget that. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's random target. Void corruption on me. I can live this for a long time, so I'm gonna let my team do them first.
Safe now.
We're super safe here. We do have 2 battle reses left, so this is like the perfect scenario, basically. Not much can go wrong at this point.
Dispel near a rift. Safe now.
Okay. We can be-res him. There it is. We are this close, guys. We are this close to achieving greatness over here. I'm gonna pop my thingy here. Sleeper. Let's go.
Spread.
The final push. Are we ready?
Now.
Yes, we are.
Rumble.
Where is it? Where's my achievement? There it is. Plus 26 rating. Let's go, guys. Holy shit. Ladies and gentlemen, the second spec out of 39 specs, the Guardian Druid. It's a really big accomplishment for me because this was the next step of becoming the ultimate jack of all trades in Mythic Plus. Just like we did last time with Demonology Warlock, I want to do a quick little recap on how I feel about the spec and about the role in general, because this was the first time I hit Keystone Hero as a tank. So what can I tell you about tanking? Well, it's definitely harder than DPS, that's for sure. But jokes aside, I do think that this role is really hard compared to previous seasons. And I do think that Blizzard butchered it just a little bit in the War Within. I would personally say that the amount of kicks and mob controls in general aren't really that much of an issue, but what is a massive issue is the number of tank busters and more importantly their frequency. Now, cooldown management was easily the hardest part of this entire run because it is much more important on tanks than it is on DPS. I think we can all agree on that. Because at the end of the day, the output of a single DPS usually doesn't decide a key. What can decide a key though, especially higher up, is the fact that you can lose as much as 3 or 4 minutes on the timer after wiping a single time because you ever so slightly mismanaged your cooldowns as a tank. Now, this happened to me plenty of times throughout the run, but it only started being seriously punishing when I finally arrived in the plus 10 range. And it is especially bad on a couple of specific bosses. The 2 bosses that I've had the most trouble tanking this season are the first boss in Dawnbreaker and the first boss in City of Threads. These 2 have given me absolute hell, and I can't even count how many times I bit the dust because of Subjugate and because of Obsidian Beam. It is incredibly hard as a tank to live these abilities, and if I was to give Blizzard a recommendation for the next season, it would easily be to increase the cooldown on these tank busters, because some of them are absolutely nasty to deal with. So yeah, overall, tanking pretty hard this season, not gonna lie. But it also had a positive, which is that I'm even more happier to get my first Keystone Hero in a season as hard as this. Okay, now that we yapped a bit about tanking, let's talk about what we actually played, which is Guardian Druid. Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. I have held this opinion in the previous videos, and I'm gonna hold it now. Guardian Druid was easily the best option I could have chosen for my first tank to get to KSH with. This spec is in many ways great when it comes to tanking for beginners like me. So let's talk about some upsides and downsides of the spec. First and foremost, I absolutely love how beginner friendly this spec is. At its core, you have one of the easiest rotations in the entire game. If you do decide to macro your Iron Fur like me, you have a total of 3 buttons that you press over and over and over. And aside from the actual things that you press, your tankiness is incredibly easy to get a grasp of. Basically, when you have a couple of stacks of Iron Fur, it means you're alive, and if you don't, that means you're dead. And in order to keep up those stacks, you just have to press those 2 or 3 buttons over and over and over and over. And this brings me to another point actually, which is how easy the cooldowns are. Every single cooldown that you have, like your Barkskin or Instinct or Ursoc, are very primitive abilities that give you a flat amount of something, so you don't really have to know how to use them. The only thing that you need to know is how to combine them and when to use them. Now, you would think that with a rotation and cooldowns this easy, there would be a large downside, but the cooldowns themselves are also incredibly strong, which brings me once again to another point. When you have things rolling and when you can shuffle between those cooldowns, you are almost invincible as a spec. Well, maybe except a handful of really difficult packs here and there, but you get the point. And last of all, I do need to say that the spec has some great utility, especially for a tank. Aside from having one of the most useful raid buffs in the entire game, giving everyone in your party flat 3% versatility, you also have a battle res, incredibly useful as a tank. spec. You also have decent mob control, having multiple CC abilities, and things like Dispel and De-Enrage are also very nice to have. So yeah, overall, very strong positives on Guardian Druid. Let's talk about some of the negatives. There aren't many of them, but there are things that I really do need to mention. First of all, the fact that the rotation is easy doesn't necessarily mean that the rotation is slow. Although you have like 3 or 4 buttons to press, you also need to press them incredibly fast. When you combine this with the fact that you really like haste as a spec, it makes Guardian Druid incredibly high CPM. And oh boy, I have felt this, especially in my last push. At one point, I think I played like 10 keys in a day, and by the end of the day, I did feel like my fingers were swollen. So yeah, while the spec may be fun to play, it's definitely not fun when you play it way too much. So aside from early onset arthritis, the spec also has an incredibly hard time starting packs. So as I mentioned at the start, one of the mechanics that you need to learn as a Guardian Druid in higher keys is how to pull rage at the end of the pull so that you don't immediately drop dead on the next one. Although your cooldowns are really nice, you will still feel a bunch of damage when you don't have at least 2 or 3 stacks of Iron Fur going into a pack. And this can be incredibly problematic in situations like after a wipe, or when your healer needs to drink mana, or you need to take a small break in between pulls for some reason. And in keys even as low as +8s, +9s, it is 100% necessary to pop some cooldowns right before touching a pack so that you don't immediately drop dead. So now that I'm talking about it, I kind of realized that Guardian is a rampy tank, if that makes sense. We know that there are rampy DPS, but I haven't really given it the thought that even tanks and healers can be rampy. So yeah, some food for thought, I guess. But that is basically it. I can't really think of any other downsides that the spec has. Overall, Guardian Druid, perfect tank for beginners like me. And honestly, even though it was a pretty rough experience overall, I am looking forward to more tanks in the next seasons. So yeah, that's Guardian Druid for you guys. But that is not the end. We have multiple more specs in store this season that we need to get done. So if you did enjoy the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Go follow me on Twitch and check out my first stream on Tuesday. Come say hi. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye bye.